Well, I'm supposed to be the only black guy at this party. Shit. Yeah, I know. It's whack.
Let's keep it a buck, boys. This is easy. This is damn near too easy. Shooting fish in a barrel, easy. All right, when it comes to a game that we play. I mean, yo, I'm chucking babies in the back of a womb, all right? I'm just throwing them back there without a single question. Absolutely stunning. But, and you guys can say it with me, I haven't pressed play yet. Let's just enjoy it. She is beautiful, gorgeous, even, like, really, if we keeping it a buck. And this is really like, she ain't got no titties out, you know what I'm saying? The titty meat ain't just sitting there swinging from side to side. She's actually rather covered up and conservative, but damn, like, yo, she's absolutely gorgeous. Yeah, it's really easy to be like, yeah, no brainer. Speaking of no brainers, time to press play. See, this is why I had to start it all the way from back there. Not just because it was probably the best still that I could peel out of this whole thing, but if I started it from the beginning, well, shit, that would have spoiled the video already. Ma'am?
I had to tell you about this encounter I just had with a Trumper. So there's this new guy at work. He's mid-50s, white, male, and he's the only...
Yeah, those are definitely the most mid-50s white male. I mean, oof, man, you've really hit the jackpot with this target, huh? Honestly, I would love to know what you do and where and why you know somebody's, politics at work, because real talk, there are three things in the American workforce you're better off not talking about, and that is sex, religion, and politics. I've literally seen videos warning about, like, look, man, just like, people, these are the three things that people feel some kind of way about. You may not want to touch it, but there's a new guy, and this guy is brand new, right? She'll be learning the job, whatever that job may be, but she already knows that he has his that he's a Trumper.
Unvaccinated person at work, and we are all Democrats until he arrived. And then we realized that he was a Trumper because his wallpaper on his phone is a picture of Donald Trump.
Well, yeah, that's a pretty reasonable assessment to make. I'm not even gonna lie. I mean, your logic stacks up. The story doesn't, but your logic does stack up. So I will admit, yes, if Donald Trump is your wallpaper, more likely, yeah, you sitting there rocking with Trump. Now, does he sit here know that you're a Democrat at all, sweetheart?
We have been commenting about that, but he doesn't know, of course, and he doesn't know who I am.
Let me be honest with you. You're just some hot Spanish chick as far as I'm concerned. I don't know who the fuck you are, you.
I only have 40,000 followers here, thank you, by the way. But on my main account, which is in Spanish, I have almost 200,000. So he doesn't...
Of course he doesn't know. Like, I don't know why people from the... Like, just because you got, 200,000 people is literally... 200,000 accounts following you. Let's be real about that. 200,000 accounts following you means nothing. There are people in this world who do not know who PewDiePie is. Most average people, if you were walking down the street with a picture of PewDiePie, they'd be sitting there like, who the fuck is that? That guy from that South Park episode? And that's depending on who you're talking to. And that guy is the most subscribed to person, at least on this platform, YouTube. So, he doesn't know, wow. Woo, she feeling herself.
Know who I am, and everyone knows what I do because I do a lot of research while I'm at work. So this morning I walked in and I say, "Good morning, how you doing?" He's like, "Oh, I'm fine." And then he comes to me and he's like, "Are you the writer?" And I'm like, "What?" And he's like, "Yeah, they told me that you're a writer." And I'm like, "Oh, yes, I am. I'm a screenwriter." And he's like, "Oh, and I also heard that you're into politics. We're going to have a lot to talk about." And I'm like, "Yeah, I'm kind of like a personality online when it comes to politics." And then he says, "Well, I do not."
I don't know who the hell you are. I mean, yeah, attractive, and I can see how you can get like a following. I mean, oh my goodness, attractive woman has 200,000 followers. That's the easiest shit in the world, yo. Like, it's the easiest shit in the world. And as far like, I don't believe any of this story. Like, just I'm keeping it, but I don't believe like a moment of this story. I think that like her being this quote unquote writer and creative, this is some bullshit she done made up to really, like, you know what I'm saying, boost herself. But let's get to the fantastic conclusion here.
Really have a political party affiliation, but I vote for the person, not the political party. I'm like, "That's good." And he's like, "Yeah, I like to vote for whoever's going to put more money on my pocket." And I'm like, "Oh, so you vote Democrat?"
What? What? Oh my goodness. Once again, as you can see, this isn't what's the name? This isn't a conversation that I believe actually happened. Primarily because when it comes to Trump, like, it's not, "Oh, I'm not going to put more money in my pocket," because what she's thinking is stimulus and all this other stuff. No, keep more money that I earn, which means less taxes, sweetheart. Like, that's the big caveat that I don't think you get in regaling this story that more than likely didn't happen, but you're hot. So, you know, and you're a big political name with 200,000 followers. Like, yeah, you really doing big things out here in these internet streets, lady. I don't know.
I swear this was his face. And then he says, "Not necessarily." And I'm like, "Well, Republicans stopped caring about we the people a long time ago."
Oh, sweetie. Oh, she's one of those, huh? She's one of those, like, you know, like a progressive TYT-ish type, you know, hot and spicy Latina. Like, ignoramus, if we keep it in a buck. I mean, because every time it comes to the hot and spicy Latinas, particularly those who are oh so proud Democrats, right? They're always, like, you know, pushing these not novel, there's nothing novel about it. They're always pushing these ideologies, the "oh poor me, oh victim" bullshit. Trust me, and quote unquote black people, yeah, do it too. Like, everybody within the realm of politics pushes this victimization thing, which, you know, leads them to feel as if they have some sort of superiority, and what it really is their inferiority coming to the forefront. You know, I mean, she made all this bullshit up because she ultimately feels inferior to, you know, for the example in this story, a 50-year-old white man. And sweetheart, you're a hot chick. You don't have to make bullshit up. But it's the internet, and, you know, clout and attention, right? Clout and attention, and you got mine because you are, man. Like I said, I would chuck them in the back of your, in the back of your, what's the name? In the back of your one. But what regular job do you have if you're this, you know, successful writer and all these other things? I mean, like, where are you working? And I genuinely don't care, but I do believe it would add quite a bit of necessary context to this story.
Oh, especially with Donald Trump, and this was his face.
Was it? What really? This was his face, really? Oh my goodness! It's that's racist. I'm joking. I don't give a shit.
While I channeled my Paola Bracho alter ego.
That's some Telemundo shit that I like. Once again, that, like, you know, I don't fucking know.
I had to tell you about this encounter.
That's some Telemundo shit that I don't even know. Like, but this entire story is complete bullshit. Like, yo, she lying her ass off. Like, once again, because like that response, that's not, like, you know, someone who agrees with Trump And like it's more about saving money, the money that you earn, as opposed to getting the shit taxed out of you. And honestly, whether you like it or not, yeah, Trump was on that. Trump actually, his tax cuts, they really did help the middle class. But unfortunately, when you have individuals like this just on a clout chase, like the facts don't really matter. I mean, shoot, and once again, with the hot and spicy Latinas really pushing the nonsense, is he like, if she was to tell me the story in real life, I'd be like, hell yeah, yo, oh my goodness, like, honestly, no bullshit. If she was sit there and be like, and tell me the story in real life, I'm like, oh, you murdered him, come sit on my face, like that's the energy I'd be on. But once again, that's why it's important to always acknowledge, like, yo, yeah, I want to fuck the shit out of her. But what she's saying, just shit don't add up. Shit don't make no fucking sense, So, guys, with that being said, we're going to bring this one to an end. All the internet stuff. If you like it, toss it a like, dislike, go ahead, do that too. Nobody's scared of you. Sub if you enjoy my fantastic voice. 1 second. You want to get videos like this every single day? Share, because sharing is caring. And YouTube and Bitchute and like are the biggest fans of your boy over here for very obvious reasons. Bang the bell for notifications. Get something from the Teespring. Check me out on Odyssey as well. Links in the description. Actually, go in the description box and do damage and speak. Let me know. What do you guys think in the comments? Yeah, she's gorgeous. She's absolutely gorgeous. And she's a fucking liar. Okay, like, I'm sorry, but this story, it just, oh yeah, so this Trumper at my job, I really told him off by telling him that when he said that the Republicans are gonna put more money in my pocket. And once again, that it's always that one little detail, right? It's always one little string that you can pull, and the big string is that, like, yeah, no, like, as far as taxes is concerned, not just throw more money in my pocket, even though Trump did do that. And man, I hope you guys are enjoying that inflation rate, and it's really only likely to get worse. But you may disagree. That's what my comment section's for. Until the next one.
Your booze mean nothing. I've seen what makes you cheer. Every breath I take without your permission raises my self-esteem.